Hey everybody, Tony here with you today. I'm doing a very quick follow-up video to my As Seen on TV Bionic Trimmer review. The reason I'm doing a follow-up video is I've had a little more time to use this thing. I've used this on some of the tougher weeds around my house, and it's really not performing as good as I thought it was originally. I'd used it on some of the easier weeds, probably, I don't know what you'd say, softer weeds, not as tough, and it did a pretty good job in my first video. And I realize now that if the weed has any kind of strength to it at all, it just really bogs down and it doesn't want to cut it. I'm just going to show you a couple more tests with this. Okay, so now we'll just try the standard zip ties that come with it. I was thinking about putting some like welded wire through here or something to see how that would work, but I realized that I think this is more of a torque issue than it is anything. This thing does go really fast, and it'll give you the idea that this thing has got a lot of power to it, and I thought it did originally, but this Bionic trimmer does not really have a lot of power. It just moves fast and makes a lot of noise when the zip ties are in. So I'll just show you real quick. You see there, it's not even really making a whole lot of noise now. When I get the zip ties in there, you know, it makes a lot of noise with the wind. It just really doesn't have a lot of torque to it, so it's not got any cutting power. So once it hits something tough, it just stops. Light grass, it does a pretty good job on just some light grass and just the, you know, kind of soft weeds. It just cuts right through them. I'm going to give it a test just like I would give a real weed eater. So I'm not going to pull any punches this time. I'm just going to dig right in. Look, Mom, no hands. And it is a lot easier to replace the cutting tool on this than it is some conventional weed eaters. So that is still kind of a plus, I guess. There might be a little dust on the bottle, but don't let it fool you about what's inside. Sounds mean, but it's a pussycat. All right, so for my complete and final review of the As Seen on TV Bionic Trimmer, I'm going to say this. The As Seen on TV Bionic Trimmer does not perform well at all unless you're dealing with really small, tiny patches of grass or really soft weeds. And now that a lot of these weeds have had time to get strong and fester, I've realized that this is definitely not the tool for the job. Like I said before, I love the novelty of the zip ties on the head. That's really cool and convenient, easy to replace. The thing sounds like it's got a lot of power. It's very lightweight, it's easy to use, but it just doesn't work very well. I hope you learned a little bit more about the As Seen on TV Bionic Trimmer today. Bean, Tony, Leroy, and Duke all appreciate you tuning in and watching. I want to thank you so much for coming by, and God bless you.